Hello everyone, hope all of you are doing great. Today I am going to interact with one of our student who is an All India 10th rank holder in a recent CA Inter results that have announced in July for the attempt of May 2022. Before we are going to interact with Mr. Abhinay, one thing that we have to understand is that it is not everybody's task to get a rank. And if any student will get a rank, definitely it's going to be an added advantage for that particular student. Hence, today we cannot interact with all of the students who get the rank. Today we are going to interact with one and we will try to understand what made him to achieve this wonderful success. And let's understand his success journey so that for many of the other aspirants, he may leave some wonderful inputs to understand. So to begin with, hi Abhinav, how are you?
Hi sir, I am good and doing well.
So, what is your full name?
I am Abhinay Mechin.
Wonderful. And you're from? What is your native place?
I belongs to Brahmanpalli, a village in Jaishankar district.
Great, great. So, usually, whenever we achieve something, definitely we'll feel very happy for that. And not only us, the people who associate with us also will be very happy. So, I would like to know from you that what was your feeling and reaction when your family and friends have come to know that you have achieved a rank?
Results are often D-Day for any student, sir. And the result of getting 810 was so much joyful and I extremely felt happy. And my parents, they were so much happy and it was really a festive environment filled in my family. My family, friends and mastermind staff have been texting throughout the day, congratulating me. I felt like it was my day and I was in the cloud nine, sir.
That's so wonderful that everyone will definitely be in the ninth cloud when they have come to know that they have achieved such a wonderful thing. So, I mean, just to move ahead, so I just wanted to know what kind of role your parents have played in this wonderful achievement.
After thorough preparation, after going clear at all the concepts, sometimes we feel bit pressurized or tensed, and at that time we often look for anyone to give us motivation. And the parents are the one who shoot us at our hard times, and they are the one who back us every time. My parents, they always stood that as a constant source of motivation, sir. And if through any platform or if to this platform, if I were to give any piece of advice to the parents of the students who are pursuing CA Inter or any professional course, I would say that there will be days where the students will feel some bit pressurized or maybe tense, and they may feel they may require some just a small word of "Come on, guy, you can do it." That's the way the key role comes from parents.
So you're going to suggest the most of parents that to provide good amount of support.
Yes, sir, definitely. For a student who pursuing CA course, it definitely requires.
And hoping so that you have got wonderful support from your parents so that you have achieved this wonderful thing.
Yes, sir.
That's great. That's great. So apart from your parents, definitely we can definitely say that your teachers are also have played a wonderful role to achieve this success. So would you like to say anything? What kind of role your teachers have played to achieve this success?
Academic coaching. Teachers also play a key role in giving insights about the course because students may be completely unaware about the course. Is sometimes the prospects of the course, and the teachers are the one who take us from the beginning to the end. And teachers play very much key role in covering our concepts where we are lacking, sir.
So definitely they also have provided a lot of
Sir.
inputs in the journey of your success. Is it?
Yes, sir. Definitely.
Yeah, that's so. In this entire journey, definitely your parents have contributed a lot, and your teachers might have contributed a lot. For all these to happen, definitely one need a wonderful platform.
Yes, sir.
So in that journey, so masterminds have provided you a wonderful platform so that you can achieve this success. So here I would like to know from you what kind of role masterminds have played so that you can achieve this success. Would you talk about it?
First thing first, I'm really grateful for Masterminds for providing this great platform, and thanks for Masterminds for providing such a wonderful material, which is a one-stop solution, and it reduced my burden to refer all the sources of ICA, MTPs, RTPs, or the material. And As you know that we have started our coaching approximately 2.5 months late due to the postponement of CA Foundation results and examination. And at that time, a student will be in a dilemma whether he would be able to complete the coaching in right time or whether any time left for further preparation. There comes the key role of masterminds in perfect academic plan and schedule and also the revision exams.
Yeah. So that's great. That's great. So along with that, what would you like to say about your classroom coaching? Like how was your classroom coaching, and what kind of role your classroom coaching have played in the journey of your success?
In my words, course like CA or any professional course, classroom coaching is so much important, and especially a student may not be able to cover up the things when he do on his own, because in classroom there may be teachers or the person your friends, they may provide additional insights about the course, and you feel so much interactive when you are in a class, and attentive listening is so much important in the CA course, and it covers at least 50% of your preparation.
Yeah, so classroom coaching is definitely playing an important role, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So I think you have reaped the benefits because of the wonderful classroom coaching that you have been through.
Yes, sir.
So if I ask, and if any one thing that you would like to give credit of, let's say for this success, whom would you like to give this credit? So if I ask you that, so will you provide any the list of people or events, anything that you can provide that who have contributed in this success?
Firstly, I would like to contribute my success to my parents for being a backup and always a constant source of motivation. And secondly, to the masterminds, family, and friends for being encouraging at hard times.
So, would you like to talk about how was your CA foundation exam, if you could able to remember? So, would you like to provide any insights about how was your CA foundation exam, and if you could able to recollect that how was your CA inter exam that you wrote, and was it tough or easy? Would you like to talk about your exam experience?
Talking about CA Foundation examination, it was a completely different as of CA Inter, because it was the first time I had to write any professional examination, and it was a quite different experience altogether. Because for CA Foundation we have two descriptive subjects and two objective subjects, but coming to CA Inter, the pattern of examination is so much different. And CA Inter examination, the matter of difficulty is a subjective one, but I feel that the currently present examination which happened in May, I feel it is bit of a few tricky questions and it requires some conceptual knowledge to attempt those. But overall, it was a good exam.
CA inter also you felt like it was a good exam, so or you felt like it was tough.
Not tough, but it requires some more attentive writings.
Okay, when you are done with your schooling,
I done my schooling in Mani Grammar High School in Mahadevpur, Jayashankar Bhopal district.
and how many marks that you have scored over there? So, what was your GPA?
I have secured 9.8 GPA in my 10th.
Great. So 9.8 GPA you have
Yes, sir.
got. And which stream do you have chosen? Which stream that you have chosen in your intermediate? What was your branch in the intermediate?
For intermediate, I have chosen MEC, sir,
Okay. And how much you have scored there?
and I have scored 978 out of thousands.
Wonderful. So that indicates that with your 10th GPA and intermediate results, so that indicates that throughout your journey you are a meritorious student.
Yes, sir.
That's nice. That's nice. So, if you can recollect and if you can remember, can you please share how many marks that you have got, subject-wise marks in the recent results that you have got in CA Inter? So, would you like to share any details about the marks that you have got?
Yes, sir. For paper one accounting, I have scored 73, and paper two corporate and other laws, I have scored 68, and for costing 93, and paper for taxation is 67, making total of 301 in group one, and for advanced accounting 73, auditing 71, ESSM I have scored 68, and finally FM and economics I have scored 91, making a total of 303 in group two, aggregate of 604 out of the 800.
That is really wonderful to hear your marks. That's great marks that you have got. So, beyond all these things, so I have a one of the thing to share with you or to ask you is that you got some success, which means that you might have did something different from others, because very few will get the success in the professional courses like this. So definitely your approach, your strategy might have been something different from others. So it will be wonderful if you can share your strategies with the people, those who really aspire to become one such like you. So what was your preparation strategy, which means when you have started your preparation, so how you have prepared for your examination, how many hours you have studied on regular basis? Would you talk about it?
Coming to preparation strategies, sir, actually, for CA Inter, I was so much decided how my preparation strategy is going to be. And for this, I have started my preparation from day one itself because whatever may be the time schedule of the classes or whatever may be, I will used to recollect the same thing and revise the same thing what happened in our class. Because at last, after completion of syllabus, when we were to prepare for the entire syllabus, it's the bonus or additional point. It helps you so much in preparation. And coming to the preparation after the completion of syllabus, I used to revise those topics, particularly the theory topics, one or more times, and the tax subjects like taxation, which require continuous preparation. And first of all, I would like my strategy is simple, sir. I would like to prioritize the things like which to do list for the day. And if at all I left any additional concepts to be covered in the day, that would be my first priority in covering the next day. And I would like to be work throughout the day. If I were unable to complete the day to do list, sir.
That's great. So you are saying that you have started your preparation from day one. So
Yes, sir.
that notes that professional courses like this require preparation from day one, because many of the students we see that they'll be postponing the thing until the end, and well before the examination they will be in a hurry to complete the things. So that is not a right strategy according to you, isn't it?
With the hectic syllabus, we cannot afford of reading or preparing after completion of syllabus. So
Yeah,
it's better to prepare
that's
from
true.
day one, sir.
So when well before the examination, like all the syllabus have been completed, then you have started your preparation. Usually, how many hours do you used to study on regular basis per day?
Coming to preparation or number of hours that I study in a day, it's a completely subject to topic, sir. Because some topics it requires so much time and so much attention to read and to memorize the topics. Are coming to number of hours that I studied for my preparation. I feel it's a bit of subject to topic. Like number of hours you study that may differ from the subject to subject or from the concept to concept, and especially theory that you need to put additional number of hours revising the same thing that you have read. And for there may be some people that who read just for 5 hours or 7 hours, and they're able to retain the much of their what they have read. And there may be people that who dedicate 16 to 18 hours a day and end up retaining a fewer of what they read. It's all depends on the attention and the focus that you put in the reading, sir. So, and it will be even more meaningless that you were able to complete the day plan in 7 hours and sit idle for remaining day. Just you have to revise the thing what you have read if you are left with any additional time, because all this helpful for the attempting the exam with even more confidence.
Exactly. So you're saying that the number of hours will differ from students to student, what
Subject to
depending
subject.
upon their grasping power, how
Yes,
well
sir.
they could able to grasp the thing. So we cannot apply the same thing for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. On an average, how many hours do you use to study on day basis? Average.
Approximately 12 hours, sir.
So per day you used to read for 12 hours.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in this 12 hours preparation, is there any peculiar timetable that you used to follow, or any strategy that you have followed for different subjects? So would you talk about that?
Coming to a strategy, I would like to say there is no separate strategy, but what I do is prioritize the things and the concepts to be studied. Because when you prioritize the things, you will be able to understand the position where you are in, and that when you prioritize the things, you will come to know that the what are the topics that you have put additional efforts and what are the topics that you are good at, so that you can take the time from the subject which are you are good and shift the time to the subjects which are you are lacking. And coming to the subject wise preparation, CA Inter course is a blend of theory and practical subjects. So I feel the theory subjects require some more attention and some more time to be understood and attempt in examination. And practical subjects like accounting, advanced accounting, taxation, and costing, they require apart from taxation, these three subjects, advanced accounts, and costing, they comparatively take lesser time than the other subjects. So you can make your expertise in these three subjects so that you will be left with additional subjects to read another theoretical subjects. Moreover, for the taxation, I believe that you have to read those tax rates or some TDS, those particular chapters day by day, so that you will be able to attempt with even more confidence.
That's it. So you're trying to say that subject-wide strategies have to be changed. So I have something personal to ask you. Among all the subjects of your CA Inter,
Yes, sir.
so which subject is you felt like it is an easier one, or which subject you felt like it is difficult?
So of course, I felt accounting and advanced accounting are easy,
Mhm.
and auditing and ESSM are some more difficult than other compared to other.
So in all this, what is your favorite subject?
My favorite is accounting and advanced accounts.
Right. So yours is an advanced and accounts and advanced accounts is your favorite one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's so. One more thing that I would like to know from you is that no success will come without any sacrifices. That has been proven plenty of times. Those who have got the great success, that they have sacrificed certain things in their life, hence they have achieved. Now you are ready with some achievement, that you have already got some achievement, which means that definitely you also might have made some sacrifices. So here I would like to know from you what kind of sacrifices that you have made to beat this success. Like you might have given up watching TV, you might have given up social platforms, any movies watching. Is that kind of thing that you did to get this success?
Yes, sir. Of course, for when you are putting so much of hours for preparation in a day, and you cannot afford leaving that preparation and going for any movie or watching any shows. These are the things which you can do it later because these things are neither important nor urgent, and we cannot put our studies at stake for these things. But personally, I feel that we should spare at least for some time for our family, so that after reading for so many or after preparation for so much hours, when you talk with someone whom you love, that time you may gain some additional confidence or boost up your confidence. And parents are the one who would like to compensate that thing. Of course, for to be succeeded in this course like CA, they require some sacrifices. Definitely, you have to make some sacrifices.
So you also made those sacrifices, I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but definitely that is something that you're not going to regret, that I have made the sacrifices. But definitely you feel happy that now that you have made those sacrifices to get this success.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing is that have you changed your strategy from subject to subject while you're preparing? And if you have changed, then what kind of strategy or peculiar strategy that you have followed for different subjects? Like every subject can't be studied in the same way. Will you talk about any subjects that you remember for this subject that I have followed this particular strategy? So will you talk about subject-wise strategy that you have followed?
Like taxation, I remember that I used to read it daily, like some particular chapters like TDS and reductions, because there you have so much numericals to be remembered. And for subject like auditing, I used to read the theory and revise the theory and so much important chapters at least once in 2 to 3 days, so that I would like be in touch with those subjects. And EAS being some more technical subject, like you like CA students are not familiar with the subject. It requires some more attention to be put in. And I feel practical subjects like accounting, advanced accounts, and costing, if you make your expertise in these subjects, they will bring you additional time for preparations.
Yeah, so you have followed separate strategies for different subjects.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but many students end up by following the same kind of strategy for all the subjects, that they will follow the same pattern. I think that is not suggestible for the students to get some good marks.
Yes, sir.
In all this journey, so if I have to ask you, what is something special that you found in Masterminds? Like there are so many other institutes that are offering the same kind of course in the market. So what made you to choose Masterminds as your platform to reach your journey or to reach your goal?
First of all, me choosing masterminds is definitely due to three reasons, sir. The first thing is the material. I really feel that it is really a wonderful material that a student can get when pursuing a course like CA, because it is a just one-stop solution where you can find all the references, all the sources of MTP, RTP, and ICI materials, and some more advanced questions. Because a student cannot afford additional time for in search of these questions, and it may like to feel you more all-round development in that concepts. And second thing is the academic schedule and academic plan. when you are left with and when your time is got reduced by 2.5 months for completion of your syllabus and preparation, definitely it is going to be a huge task for any institution to cover up that time. And masterminds has really played a very good key role in that. And third thing is the masterminds revision exams and schedules. It is so much useful for the preparation.
Yeah, that's it. So when you're saying you have started your like answer by saying about the material.
Yes, sir.
So I just wanted to know a bit more. What did you felt like the material that you have studied provided by Masterminds? Would you state anything with respect to the material? What you found like good in the material?
The best part of the material is that you can get all the sources of ICAI, like mock test papers and revision test papers. And moreover, that material would be built such a way that your concepts will be going on building from the question to question and ending up with complete knowledge in that concept.
So on that case, definitely we can say that the material has helped you a lot in your journey.
Yes, sir.
That's wonderful. What I feel is like that, Vinay, definitely CA is a bit complicated course when compared with the general courses,
Yes, sir.
like the BCom and the regular courses that we write. But it is not as easy as the other courses. Like we have IITs, we NEET, we have civils, we have. When compared with that, it is definitely an easy one. But compared with the regular courses, definitely a tougher one. This is what I felt like as being in the market for such a long time. So, what do you feel like? Is it really true that it is easy when compared with the other regular courses and a bit tougher when compared with these other professional courses?
For me, I feel that CA is being a professional course. It differs in completely from the strategy that you prepare or the reading time or the level of hard work, dedication, and motivation required. But my answer doesn't differ from your opinion, sir. I do feel that the CA examination is definitely going to be difficult than the BCom or regular type of degrees, but it may be comparatively somewhat easier than the IIT or some medical courses. But at the end of the day, the difficulty level is just a subject matter of subjective matter.
Yeah, that's it. So, are you pursuing CMA along with your CA?
Yes, sir. I'm pursuing CMA along with CA.
Yeah, that on that case, I just wanted to know from you: is it suggestible for a CA aspirant or those who are pursuing CA? Is it suggestible for them to opt even a CMA, or what additional advantage that they gain if they simultaneously opt that?
CA and CMA comparatively have a similar type of syllabus, and with some more little efforts that you can bring your expertise in CMA. And bringing expertise in one more field means adding opportunity of you being selected in another category. And especially CMAs also play a key role in manufacturing industries. So and CMAs are getting more opportunities in government backed PSUs also, sir. So it will be even more advisable if you do CMA along with CA.
Great. So, along with the CMA, are you pursuing? I was asking about the regular courses. Are you pursuing BCom as a
Yes,
general
sir.
degree? Are you pursuing?
BCom is a, I feel that BCom is a bit of backup plan for you. And
Yeah.
moreover, when you have a BCom or any other degree, you will be able to do CPA or after completion of your CA. And it is not that you may be more dedicated towards your work. You have put in so much efforts to get cleared in CA. Sometimes it happens that you will unable to do it. That time, BCom will be useful for pursuing another type of courses, getting your post graduation also.
Yeah. So, which means that many of the students will be in a dilemma that as I am pursuing CA, it is not suggestible for me to go to any other courses. It's wonderful to know from you that you are pursuing CMA and BCom also. So, that is really beneficial for the students, right?
Yes, sir.
That's great. Many of the students, for most of the students, it is difficult to complete this in a first attempt.
Yes, sir.
Very few people will achieve that particular thing. For those students who haven't achieved this in the first attempt, what kind of suggestion you would like to provide?
It happens that you may put so much efforts and so much, and you were actually deserving to be cleared your examination in the very first attempt. But after seeing the results, it may not be like that. But at the time, so student will be so much pressurized or get tense. Never be in a strong notion that, sir,
Yeah,
I will answer others one more time. Sir.
yeah, because I think it got stuck.
Yes, sir. Internet connectivity problem.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. So start from the beginning. So you remember the question?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, start.
Especially the courses like CA. some may not be able to clear in the very first attempt, though they are deserving and they have put not less than additional efforts to get cleared. But at the time, what you require is a source of motivation from someone, so that you will be able to back yourself, so that you will be able to pull yourself together and come back stronger the next time. And I personally feel that passing an examination after one or two or more attempts is not less than passing it in the very first attempt, and the success after the failure is so much worthwhile.
So, Abhinay, by going through your words, I really felt like your journey is a wonderful journey, and really it is going to be inspiring for others also. Just we are about to reach to the end of our interview. So, I have one thing to ask you is that, so what is your goal? What you want to become in your life? What is your ultimate goal?
For any person, I feel that there are two types of goals, like short term and long term. For my the short term goal is like to complete my articleship and CA final examination, CA final. And for the long time, I have not that yet decided to pursue any long and to have any long term goals, because what I feel is that all the short term goals like you put in now make you the reach the level of your long term goal, career goal. And but I like to see myself in some entrepreneurial space.
Okay, great. So, you have wonderful goals also. So, finally, one last question that I have for you is that what kind of suggestion that you would like to provide to all the students, those who are wishing to come into this course and those who are already pursuing this particular course? So, what is your one last word or what suggestion you provide to them?
Actually, CA is completely a different and a peculiar course. And being a professional course, along with hard work, your dedication and passion, you need to have a lot of patience, because at the time there will definitely come the day when you see the prefix of CA in front of your name. It's just a small advice. Success is not overnight thing. There is nothing called as overnight success. For especially like the courses like CA, you have to, along with your hard work, passion, and dedication, you need to have a lot of patience, because everyone has his own time and everyone succeed in his life when his time comes. So until then, you have to be patient and constantly put your all your efforts.
That's wonderful, Abhinay. With this, we have actually come to the end of our interview. It was really great talking to you, Abhinay. You have really provided some wonderful insights that definitely going to helpful for so many aspirants, those who are in the journey of becoming CA. It is great meeting with you, and it is great interacting with you also. I wish all luck for all your future endeavors. Thank you very much, Abhinay.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you, sir.
Yeah. So this is it, friends. So we have interacted with a wonderful one of our student. So we have understood his journey, how he have been through. So with this, I would like to wish all of you people a good luck. Thank you very much.